Welcome to America Who Died Today. Here, we remember the stars who left their mark on show business and culture. Don't forget to watch the videos till the end to catch all the interesting facts about their lives and careers, and leave your comments. We value your thoughts. Let's celebrate those who may be gone but will always remain in our hearts. Seth Binzer, professionally known as Shifty Shellshock, was a renowned American rapper and singer-songwriter who achieved fame as a founding member of the rap-rock band Crazy Town. Born on August 23, 1974, in Los Angeles, California, Binzer faced many personal and professional challenges, including a lifelong struggle with addiction that ultimately led to his appearance on reality television in efforts to seek sobriety. Despite his tumultuous personal life, Binzer left a lasting impact on the music scene, particularly with Crazy Town's hit, Butterfly, which became a global success and cemented the band's place in the rap-rock genre. Binzer's life was marked by a string of personal and legal issues that he publicly navigated through music, interviews, and reality television appearances. His journey ended tragically on June 24, 2024, when he passed away from an accidental overdose at his home in Los Angeles. Binzer's musical career took off after he met Brett Mazur in 1992, with whom he formed Crazy Town. Initially, they collaborated under the name the Brimstone Sluggers, eventually creating Crazy Town in 1999. Their debut album, The Gift of Game, released in 1999, featured the massively popular single, Butterfly, which skyrocketed to the top of charts worldwide, including the Billboard Hot 100. The single's success fueled album sales, reaching over 1.5 million copies. However, while their second album, Dark Horse, 2002, received some critical attention, it failed commercially, and Crazy Town disbanded shortly afterward. In 2007, Crazy Town reformed, and the band performed live again in 2009. They released their third album, The Brimstone Sluggers, in 2015, reflecting a more mature but still unique sound. Crazy Town's comeback was well received by their loyal fan base, although the commercial success did not match that of their debut. During Crazy Town's hiatus, Binzer pursued a solo career. He collaborated with British producer Paul Oakenfold on the single, Starry-Eyed Surprise, which became a significant hit, peaking at number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 6 on the UK singles chart. This collaboration introduced Binzer to a wider audience, especially in Europe, and led to his solo album, Happy Love Sick, 2004. The album's lead single, Slide Alongside, also enjoyed some success in the UK and Italy. In 2010, Binzer introduced his new band, Shifty in the Big Shots, releasing their debut single, Save Me. Although the group did not achieve the commercial impact of Crazy Town, it showcased Binzer's continued passion for music and provided him with a fresh creative outlet. Binzer was raised in Los Angeles, where his father, Roland Binzer, worked as a film director, and his mother, Leslie Brooks, was a model. He began writing rhymes at an early age, influenced by the vibrant Los Angeles music scene. Unfortunately, his life was marked by various legal issues and struggles with addiction. After an attempted burglary, he served time at the California Institution for Men, and he later dealt with issues related to drug use. Binzer's relationships were often fraught with difficulties. He married Melissa Clark in 2002, with whom he had a son named Halo. Their marriage ended in 2011. He was also involved with Tracy Scheller, with whom he had another son, Gage, in 2008. Later, he began a relationship with British model Jasmine Leonard, which ended following multiple incidents involving drug-related arrests. The two had a son, Phoenix, and Leonard sought exclusive custody in 2013, citing Binzer's erratic behavior. In 2022, Binzer dated actress Soleil Moon Frye, though their relationship also encountered legal troubles, as he was arrested for DUI in Los Angeles during this period. Binzer's struggle with addiction was a significant part of his life. He first appeared on VH1's Celebrity Rehab in 2007, where he sought treatment alongside other celebrities battling substance abuse. Although he completed the program, his sobriety was short-lived, leading to further interventions from Dr. Drew Pinsky, the show's host and addiction specialist. Binzer's journey was further documented in Sober House, a celebrity rehab spin-off, where he openly shared his battles with addiction. Despite several attempts to overcome his addiction, he struggled to maintain long-term sobriety. Dr. Drew's support played a role in Binzer's ongoing attempts at recovery, though ultimately, Binzer continued to face challenges with relapse. In 2012, Binzer was hospitalized after losing consciousness, which brought attention to his severe health struggles. His recovery was short-lived, however, as he continued to face health complications related to substance abuse. On June 24, 2024, Binzer passed away from an accidental overdose involving cocaine, fentanyl, and methamphetamine at his home in Los Angeles. He was 49 years old. His death was a reminder of the devastating impact of addiction, and he is remembered for his contributions to the music world and his openness about his personal struggles. Eric Howard Carmen, August 11, 1949, March 2024, was a highly influential American singer-songwriter, musician, and multi-instrumentalist, celebrated for both his solo work and as the lead vocalist of the Raspberries. His career featured hit singles like All by Myself and Hungry Eyes, which brought him widespread recognition and solidified his status as a cornerstone of the 1970s and 80s soft rock and pop genres. As a pioneering member of the Raspberries, he helped shape the early 1970s power pop style, crafting a sound that combined melodic pop sensibilities with the energy of rock and roll. Carmen was born into a family of Russian Jewish descent in Cleveland, Ohio, and his musical inclination emerged at an early age. By the age of 2, he was already entertaining his family with impressions of famous entertainers, and by 3, he was enrolled in the Cleveland Institute of Music's Dalcroze Eurythmics program. His musical education continued with violin lessons under the guidance of his aunt, a violinist in the Cleveland Orchestra. Later, Carmen transitioned to piano, marking the beginning of his journey into composition and performance. Inspired by the Beatles and Rolling Stones, Carmen's musical tastes began to shift from classical music to rock, and he became involved in local rock bands, including Sounds of Silence and Cyrus Erie. Despite a background in classical music, Carmen taught himself guitar, showing a strong determination to shape his own musical identity. By the time he attended John Carroll University, he had joined Cyrus Erie, a band that had limited commercial success but set the stage for his future career. The Raspberries, formed with former members of the popular Cleveland band The Choir, became one of the key bands in defining the power pop sound of the early 1970s. Carmen took on the role of lead singer and songwriter, and with hits like Go All the Way, the band gained significant popularity. Their sound was characterized by infectious melodies, polished harmonies, and Carmen's distinctive voice, which helped the Raspberries stand out in the rock scene. Following the Raspberries' breakup in 1975, Carmen shifted focus to his solo career. He moved toward a softer sound, focusing on ballads that showcased his songwriting skills and emotional depth. His debut single, All by Myself, an adaptation of Rachmaninoff's Piano Concerto No. 2, became a major hit, reaching number 2 in the US and selling over 1 million copies. Carmen followed up with Never Gonna Fall in Love Again, based on Rachmaninoff's Symphony No. 2, further cementing his reputation as a talented balladeer. His debut album, Eric Carmen, achieved gold certification, a testament to his popularity as a solo artist. Carmen's solo career produced multiple albums and singles, though his chart success fluctuated. His 1977 album, Boats Against the Current, included notable collaborators like Burton Cummings and Bruce Johnston, and while it received mixed reviews, it produced the successful single, She Did It. In 1987, his song, Hungry Eyes, featured on the Dirty Dancing soundtrack, returned Carmen to the top of the charts and brought a new generation of fans to his music. Carmen continued to release music into the 2000s, including the Japan-exclusive Winter Dreams, later released in the US as I Was Born to Love You, where he took full control of the recording process. In 2013, he released Brand New Year, his first recording in 15 years, which marked a nostalgic return to his earlier style. Carmen's personal life included 3 marriages, and he had 2 children with his second wife, Susan Brown. In later years, he settled back in Ohio, reflecting a desire to reconnect with his roots. His death in March 2024 was announced by his wife, Amy, although the cause and location of death were not disclosed. Following his passing, a legal dispute between his children and his wife over inheritance matters surfaced, drawing public attention to Carmen's family life and legacy. Carmen's contributions to music have left a lasting impact on the genres of soft rock and power pop. His work continues to influence artists, and his songs remain beloved classics. His blend of classical influences with contemporary rock and pop elements made him a unique voice in the music industry, and his work, particularly through hits like All by Myself and Hungry Eyes, endures as a testament to his talent and musical vision. Frankie Beverly, born Howard Stanley Beverly on December 6, 1946, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, was an influential American singer, songwriter, and producer. He was best known as the frontman and leader of the soul and funk band Maze, which achieved significant success during the 1970s and 1980s. Beverly's smooth, distinctive voice, combined with the band's fusion of soul, jazz, and funk, helped solidify his place as one of the most respected figures in R&B music. Frankie Beverly grew up in the East Germantown area of Philadelphia and was deeply influenced by gospel music from a young age, often singing in the church choir. His musical journey began in his teenage years, first with a doo-wop group called the Blenders, before moving on to the Butlers in 1963. This was the group with which he first recorded music, including the 1967 track, If That's What You Wanted, which later became a Northern Soul classic. Despite receiving attention from Philadelphia's iconic music producer Kenny Gamble, the sound of the Butlers did not fit within the emerging Philly sound genre, which was popular in the 1960s. After touring extensively, the group relocated to San Francisco, where they rebranded as Raw Soul. Their move to the West Coast was pivotal, as they caught the attention of Marvin Gaye's sister-in-law, who introduced them to Gaye. Impressed by their talent, Gaye helped secure the group a spot as an opening act at his concerts and encouraged Beverly to rename the band to Maze. In 1976, Maze officially began their journey under the new name, and the band's popularity quickly skyrocketed. Their blend of funk, soul, and jazz won them a devoted following, particularly in the UK. Maze's music, with its smooth, soulful melodies and thoughtful lyrics, earned them a place in the hearts of audiences around the world. They are perhaps best known for hits such as Joy and Pain, Before I Let Go, and Happy Feelin's, all of which became staples in the funk and soul genres. Maze achieved great commercial success throughout their career, releasing 9 gold albums. Their live performances, known for their high energy and emotional depth, also earned them a loyal fan base. Beverly's signature style, which included wearing all-white custom-designed clothing, became a trademark for both him and his audience, creating a sense of unity between performer and fans. This tradition of wearing all white to concerts remains a lasting part of the Maze legacy. In 2019, Beverly's song, Before I Let Go, gained renewed attention when Beyoncé covered it on her live album Homecoming. The live album, the tribute was highly praised by Beverly, who considered it one of the highlights of his career. He stated that it made him feel bigger than ever, and was one of the high points of his life. This was not the only cover of his work. Keith Washington also recorded a version of Before I Let Go in 1993, further cementing the song's lasting influence. Beyond his music, Beverly's impact extended to his personal life, particularly with his family. His son, Anthony, who toured with Maze as a drummer, played a key role in organizing a tribute album in 2009 called Silky Soul Music, an all-star tribute to Maze featuring Frankie Beverly, which included performances from artists like Mary J. Blige and Babyface. This album helped honor the work of Beverly and Maze and further solidified his legacy in the music world. Frankie Beverly passed away on September 10, 2024, at the age of 77. His death marked the end of an era for fans of soul and funk music, who had followed his career for decades. Throughout his life, Beverly was recognized for his contributions to the music industry. He received the Rhythm and Blues Foundation Pioneer Award in 2006 and a Lifetime Achievement Award at the BET Awards in 2012. In 2024 alone, he was honored with several prestigious awards, including the TV One Urban One Honors Living Legend Award in February and the NAACP Image Awards Lifetime Achievement Award in March. Additionally, in May 2024, Philadelphia City Council named the street where Beverly grew up in his honor, further immortalizing his legacy in his hometown. Frankie Beverly's music continues to resonate with fans old and new, and his influence can be seen in the careers of many artists who followed in his footsteps. His work with Maze remains a cornerstone of soul and funk music, and his contributions to the genre will never be forgotten. Thank you for watching this video. May the memory of these outstanding people continue to inspire us all. We cannot change the course of time, but we can keep in mind their contribution and significance. If this video has affected you or you want to know more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment. Let's continue to share their stories and keep the memory of them together. See you soon, and remember that those we love never leave without a trace.